I might be a mirage, I might be a dream sequence, I might be a flashback, I might be an evil twin, or I might have omitted
an Obi-Wan style
mentor
manifestation, a ghostly thing. Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
There was a buzz in the room, a real, palpable electricity in the room, and it's wonderful to sell a movie which sells itself. I'm new to comic book world, and to see this devotion to something, and to see the connection that people find with each other about it, it's really wonderful to be in. It's a little intense at times, but it's great to be in that environment. I think Matthew Vaughn is beginning to carve out a genre of his own here. Because he takes from everything. Everything's familiar in one way or another. He's pulling from comic books. He's pulling from Bond. He's pulling from superhero stuff. He's pulling from more serious stuff like the Ipcress file, Harry Palmer, and all that.
Spoiler alert! You're alive.
It would seem so. It's actually a relief they dropped a trailer this morning, which lets a bit more information out, because I've been in this absurd position of flying 6,000 miles to promote something and then saying, no, don't tell me anything, don't talk about it. So I've been just sort of sitting here under a vow of silence all this time. So yes, all right, it's not an evil twin. It's me, and I am obviously allowed to admit that I'm here.
But he's got a little battle damage this time. He looks a little different than he did in the 2015.
Oh, you picked that up?
Yes.
Did you? Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, my lips are sealed, but you might be onto something there. Yeah.
Well, how does, the 2015 movie was such an adrenaline rush. I mean, Matthew Vaughn just makes movies like no one else. And just watching the footage in Hall H just now, you could tell that he really takes it to another level. How did that go to another level for you?
It does, although I think there's a good way of going to another level and a bad way of going to another level, which is the torment of sequels. Matthew, he was very conscious of this. He talked about sequelitis, where you think that you just take all the selected highlights of the first one and just turn everything up to 11, and it'll be better than the first. The car chases are faster, the bangs are louder, and that's why a lot of them don't work. And so the challenge is because you're stuck in a narrow zone, because the demand for the sequel is because they like the first one. So that's what they're going for.
Right.
They kind of want that experience again, but if you give them exactly that movie again, they'll hate you, because they give us the same but different. And they're if you're presuming to make a sequel, you're rising to that challenge. What he, I think, has found is not to repeat the same tricks, is to know what people get excited about, which is boundaries being pushed a little or a lot, and thinking you know what you're getting and then getting the rug pulled. He did that the first time, and he's done it the second. You can't surprise people by repeating yourself. So he is very good at setting it up so you think, I know what this moment's going to be, and then it isn't.
And it's not.
Yeah.
Well, how great is it to work again in a completely different capacity with Julianne Moore?
Well, it was fantastic. I just hope it keeps happening forever. She became a great friend. Julianne, it's one of those rare occasions where you meet somebody and within minutes you feel like you've always known them. We hit the ground running.
She's good at being bad, though.
Oh yeah. she's terrifying in this, because she's also really sexy.
Yes.
And so that actually messes with your head, because you wouldn't want to go near this woman, and yet you kind of think, well, maybe I would.
Yeah.